there were beings from the Sirius star system. They may have come for a short period of time. They may have been harvesting metals. They may have been harvesting genetic material. And then they go.
The existence of extraterrestrials has long been one of the great mysteries of the world. But what if the answer to life beyond Earth wasn't found in the future, but hidden in our past? What if history books were wrong, and civilization didn't start with us, but was given to us? According to surveys, over half of America, Germany, and the UK believe in intelligent extraterrestrial life. This isn't just modern paranoia. History seems to indicate that aliens may have visited our world in ancient times, aiding us right at the brink of civilization. From perfectly aligned monuments to gods that dropped atomic bombs, and from Roman UFO sightings to biblical nuclear reactors, this is beyond known history. We are diving into 5 ancient mysteries so compelling they might just prove the ancient astronaut theory is real. We begin in West Africa with the Dogon tribe of Mali. Settling between the 10th and 13th centuries, this tribal group south of Timbuktu held a surprising amount of advanced astronomical knowledge. In the 1930s and 40s, French anthropologists Marcel Griaule and Germain Dieterlen discovered the Dogon knew several scientific facts: that the planets orbit the Sun, that Earth and other planets rotate on their axes, that Saturn has a ring, and that Jupiter has 4 moons. To know about Saturn's ring and Jupiter's moons would require remarkable eyesight and an extremely clear sky. But what they knew next is truly astonishing. The Dogon understood that the star Sirius is actually part of a double star system containing Sirius B. This white dwarf star has a 50-year orbit and is invisible to the naked human eye. The paradox? Scientists were only able to discern information about Sirius B using modern tools like advanced telescopes, quantum mechanics, and relativity. How did they know? Ancient astronaut theorists suggest the Dogon were taught about Sirius B by a far more advanced civilization. Dogon mythology speaks of being visited by the Nomo, described as amphibious beings from the Sirius star system. While skeptics suggest this knowledge was absorbed from European visitors in the 1930s and 40s, or even that the anthropologists lied to make an interesting story, the residue of this story, a deep mythology of arcs descending from the sky, remains. The question is, who enrolls a civilization in a cosmic curriculum they couldn't possibly pass alone? Move from mythology to bureaucracy. The Romans were engineers, lawyers, and bureaucrats, not prone to fantastical whimsy. Their approach to the strange was legalistic, recording anomalies called prodigia, signs from the gods, in official state security records. This rigorous system gives unique credibility to ancient Roman UFO sightings, a field of study modern researchers call clipiology, derived from clipius, the round, shield-like object Roman observers used to describe discoidal aerial objects. In 218 BC, during the height of the Second Punic War, the historian Titus Livy records a phenomenon that defies easy meteorological categorization. Quote, "A spectacle of ships, navium, gleamed in the sky." The choice of the word ships suggests an oblong, cigar-shaped or structural morphology, distinct from a star or comet. The following year, Livy records something even more specific. Quote, "At Arpi, round shields of Parmas were seen in the sky, arguably one of the earliest descriptions of the flying saucer shape." But the most detailed military encounter comes from the Greek biographer Plutarch in 74 BC. Roman general Lucullus was drawn up for battle against King Mithridates VI near Phrygia. Suddenly, the sky opened and Plutarch recorded, quote, "A huge, flame-like body was seen to fall between the two armies. In shape, it was most like a wine jar, pithos, and in color like molten silver," unquote. The object's appearance, metallic, fluid luminosity, shaped like an acorn or keystone, terrified both armies, forcing them to withdraw without striking a blow. This was a UFO sighting that effectively stopped a war. Ancient Rome was not just visited by lights in the sky. They recorded what appeared to be metallic, manufactured crafts operating with spatial precision and intent. The Pyramids of Giza, constructed between 2550 and 2490 BC, represent perhaps the greatest paradox of the ancient world. The Great Pyramid was constructed of roughly 2.3 million stones, each weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons. To finish the monument in 23 years, workers would have had to set a block every 2.5 minutes every day of the week. The Egyptians did not have wheels, pulleys, or work animals. Beyond the impossible labor, the structure itself demonstrates suspicious knowledge. The base angles are nearly perfect 90-degree angles. The pyramid is perfectly aligned with magnetic north. When the perimeter is divided by twice the height, the result allegedly yields the number pi up to its 15th digit. Finally, the three pyramids align with the pattern of Orion's belt. This feat is considered an impossible undertaking for the Egyptians to accomplish without blueprints, instructions, or assistance. The mystery continues in Bolivia, at the ancient city of Tiwanaku, 13,000 feet above sea level. Here, monolithic stones weighing up to 450 tons were moved and carved with impossible precision. The sophisticated H-blocks interlock perfectly without the use of mortar. Some theorize that the transportation of these massive stones required anti-gravity methods provided by aliens. Did extraterrestrial architects lend the Egyptians and the people of Tiwanaku their power tools and celestial blueprints? While Roman accounts are observational, the Sanskrit epics of the Indian subcontinent contain the most detailed, operational, and weaponized descriptions of flying machines in antiquity. These are the Vimanas, mechanical, piloted crafts described in texts dating back as far as 6000 BC. The Ramayana describes the Pushpaka Vimana, a massive transport vessel with many chambers and windows and infinite capacity. Its descent was described as like silver swans, implying a metallic, graceful maneuver. The ancient texts even provide technical specifications. The Vaimanika Shastra goes into detail on the specialized metals, power sources, and pilot clothing required. One text suggests Vimanas were powered by a sealed, liquid mercury vortex containing several gyroscopes. This mercury was intended to drive a powerful wind or propeller using rotational or angular momentum. The texts suggest these craft could even be controlled mentally. But if the Ramayana describes transport, the Mahabharata describes apocalypse. This epic records aerial battles and weaponry that chillingly resemble modern nuclear and directed energy warfare. The text details the use of the iron thunderbolt against the Vrishnis and Ondakas. The projectile caused an incandescent column of smoke and fire as brilliant as 10,000 suns rose in all its splendor. The aftermath included corpses so burned they were unrecognizable, and survivors suffered hair and nails falling out. Fire does not cause hair and nails to fall out of survivors. The specificity of the symptoms points to a weapon of mass destruction that releases ionizing radiation. Ancient astronaut theorists ask, did advanced aliens give ancient India the hydrogen bomb? Finally, we turn to the Bible. Specifically, the story of the Israelites wandering the Sinai Desert after escaping Egypt around the 14th century BC. During this time, they were sustained by a single food source, manna, sent from heaven. But the ancient Jewish text, the Zohar, describes the provider of the manna, the Ancient of Days, not as a man, but as a machine, with different-sized brains and faces connected by tubes and light sources. Two electrical engineers, using these anatomical descriptions, designed what they called a manna machine. They calculated that a mechanism could take in moist morning air, condense it into dew, and mix it with an algae culture, which was then treated with energy, potentially from a small nuclear reactor. This machine, capable of sustaining thousands of people in the desert, would have required a power source. This leads us to the Ark of the Covenant. Ancient astronaut theorists contend the Ark housed this extraterrestrial device. Multiple references in the Bible suggest that whoever came close to the Ark and did not know how to operate it was smitten to death. Those who survived sometimes experienced symptoms like losing their nails and hair. This is evidence of radiation poisoning. Ancient astronaut theorists suggest the Ark was an energy capacitor, or more dangerously, a nuclear weapon. When the Israelites used the Ark as a weapon against the Philistines without God's direction, they suffered tumors and diseases, suggesting they were dealing with a radioactive device. The high priests who handled the Ark wore elaborate clothing designed to protect their chest, head, and reproductive organs. Furthermore, they tied a rope to their leg. Why? So that if the Ark attacked them and they died, no one else would have to go near the box to retrieve their body. Whether the Ark was a terrifying weapon, a massive energy capacitor that caused electrical discharge between the cherubim, or a communication device, it suggests an incredible alien technology was housed in the holiest of holies. From the impossible mathematics of Giza to the radiation scars left by the Iron Thunderbolt, from shields flying over Rome to Nomo visiting Africa, the historical record is punctuated by strange, undeniable anomalies. The stories we've covered are only some of the ancient mysteries that inspire curiosity. Were we visited and aided by aliens in ancient times? Did they leave us technological gifts and architectural instructions? The answer, for now, remains unsolved. But if we find the Ark of the Covenant, or fully decode the secrets of the Vimanas, we may not just change history, we may change what it means to be human. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And subscribe to Beyond Known History for more deep dives into the hidden corners of the past.